Hi, everybody. This is Jay, and I'm going to welcome back Nettios, who we haven't seen in a bit, and I'm just fascinated by what she's doing, and I know you are too, based on the numbers of views. So here she is, and away she goes.
Hey there. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to talk a little bit about the progress on my 18th century project that I'm working on. The first episode I was on, I was mentioning how I'm going to France this year with my mom, and we're going to be staying at Versailles, and we're going to be going to the Fête Gallant Ball on June 1st. And for that ball, you have to attend in, can be just 18th century dress, but it has to be historically accurate to an extent and be a nice quality outfit that you're wearing. So I'm currently working on 2 robes à la française. And so the first one I'm working on is my mom's. And so far, I have quite a lot of components down. I'm on the part where I need to attach sleeves to the robe. And just to break it down a little bit, for a robe à la française, it contains 3 parts that you can see on the outside. So the first outer layer is the robe, which entails the sleeves and the parts of the skirt that goes over everything on the front of the skirt. I hope that makes sense. And then the next part is the stomacher, which is usually it's that triangle piece that you see covering the chest on those gowns. And then the third component is a petticoat skirt that sits underneath the robe and the stomacher. And you can't quite see a whole lot of it. It's just the very front portion you can see. And sometimes they'll have like ruffles, lace, or something. And you can just see a small, or some, depending on the style, the robe that you have, you could see part of the petticoat just kind of peeking through. And so, yeah, I'm finally on the sleeve portion, and I've been kind of taking it a little slow because my mom's française is made out of polyester, and it's not something that you typically would use on a française, but we're making do just because she is probably not going to wear the costume a whole lot, and so we went with a cheaper material for hers. And so the only problem with it though is when sewing, you don't have a lot of second chances to like seam rip any of the seams on it, because of it being straight plastic. The needle will puncture the material, and then the material will not self-heal, and it'll leave behind a hole. So say if you got to rip out a whole seam, and then it's exposed, you're going to just see a bunch of tiny little pinpricks through it. So there's just a bit of anxiety over making sure you get things done on the first try. And with sewing, and especially with something that you haven't done, it's almost near impossible doing it right on the first time. And that's just for anyone with any type of experience with sewing. So anyway, that's my next thing, is to get the sleeves done. And then once those sleeves are done, I get even closer to finishing the whole dress, because the next part after that is doing all the detail work. So just like she's going to have a bunch of ruffles on her dress, and that's about it. I'm going to keep hers rather simple looking in terms of like how much decoration is on it. So yeah, that's currently where I'm at on that project.
Great. So I just have one thing to ask you.
Yes.
What are you getting me for our 10-year anniversary?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah, it is.
So do you know what I'm getting you?
No.
Even with the clues?
You said tiki, but I have no idea.
And fire.
Tiki and fire?
And you have to build it.
And I have to build it.
Yeah. And it's bigger than the box.
Is it a tiki torch?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's okay.
It doesn't make sense with the shape of the box to be a tiki torch. Like tiki torch
there's a
is
few
like,
boxes in that box.
yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm patient enough to wait on that day.
I'm not. I want to know right now. I
Right.
really do.
Right, Meow?
Right now.
Yeah, you'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Yes.
What day is it? What day are we actually exchanging gifts? Like the first day?
Yeah.
Good.
Feb 1st.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Yay.
Because you don't have to wait another day
No.
with the presents sitting there.
Yeah, I'll just look at them going, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was great.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think I'm okay for right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope everything that I mentioned makes sense. Yeah.
It did.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I know a little bit of stuff just from what you've taught me, like what a seam ripper is, and maybe you could explain what that is to people who don't know.
Oh, a seam
Ripper?
ripper?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tool that you use to rip out seams on your garment or whatever project you're working on. So at the base of it, like, you know how your clothes are sewn together, those are seams on your clothes. And then you take a little seam ripper and you kind of glide it in between the stitches to get it to rip the threads and disconnect the seams from each other. So that's what I was talking about.
Right, and it looks like a little harpoon, right? Or am I confused?
Yeah, it's got like a little hook.
Yeah, okay.
That's a little sharp. Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Neat.
Yes.
Okay.
Tiny harpoon.
Tiny harpoon.
For tiny whales.
Yes, for tiny
But
whales.
thank goodness that doesn't happen anymore.
It's true. Oh.
Oh. But
Okay.
the white whale is the robes. And trying to get that project done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll do great.
Thank you.
So I just signed up for Anchor's funding platform for the podcasters. It seems like a better deal than Patreon at the moment. So I would ask that you click the button that says donate and maybe donate $1 or $5 or $10 a month to us so that we can keep going. And I can produce almost daily or daily podcasts or more in the way that I've been going. And I'll produce book after book after book after book, and then I'll read through them. And I'll keep doing that until I can't see an end to it. It's so much fun. It really is. So please go to anchor.fm/divergentmind and click the donate button, and that'll help me out a whole bunch. Thank you so much, Jay. please visit anchor.fm/divergentmind to leave a message so that I may get back to you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hi everybody. So I've made a new store called animalquest.shop, and I made my first shirt, Barkland Reading, at the Amberstone's house, and I would ask that you go and buy those there. I'll make a few bucks each time you buy something from there, and I have men, women's, baby clothing, and buttons, as well as other accessories, including dog bandanas, which I think are pretty cool. And I'll be adding more merch every week or two for that store as the stories progress and the sequels are written and read. I'll do the same for Divergent Mind. The link again is animalquest.shop. The link for Divergent Mind will be divergentmind.shop as well. Thank you so much. Jay. Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that I have a YouTube channel called Taught Myself, and that I've decided to start selling merch already with a phrase that my brother showed me saying, "My disability is invisible," of which I made a hat for myself. So I decided to make hats, shirts, hoodies, for both men and women on Spreadshirt.com. All you have to do is search for "My disability is invisible." It's in green, and that's mine. You'll know it's me because when you click the sale icon, the same little Divergent Mind icon comes up. And I hope you'll support me. I make about $5 per shirt or per sale. Everything else goes to Spreadshirt. But that's okay because it's still a better deal than a lot of other places. And I really hope you'll support me. Come check me out on the YouTube. Teach me how to do that properly so I can have a community there too. And I await your response. Have a lovely day. Jay.
Hey people, take a listen to the Divergent Mind podcast. You get both insight into living with a serious mental illness and get to listen to a lovely tale about a journey cute little animals need to take. Don't miss out, and remember, divergent minds don't need to think alike.
please go to ratethispodcast.com/divergentmind and tell me what you think. Thank you very much. Yours truly, Jay.